What's up, guys? Welcome to another brand new episode of the Ease Your Mind podcast, brought to you by Sailor Consulting. I'm your host and coach, Rais van der Schijf, bringing you little snippets of motivation and inspiration every Monday and Thursday to help you on your journey to living your best life. Today is episode 10 of the Ease Your Mind podcast series, and we will discuss the last chapter of the book. How crazy is that? Such a great journey it has been so far, and I appreciate all of you for listening, the follows, the subscribes, and the general feedback so far. The response has been massive, and it makes me so happy because it means that there are so many of you out there that is ready to jump out of your comfort zones and to pursue the greatest life you can imagine. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and to share this episode with those that you love. The journey this far has allowed us to set virtuous intentions, to invite goodness into our lives. We have learned about some of the good habits that we must adopt to become the best version of ourselves. By becoming the best version of ourselves, we leave behind all the negatives which we reflected on and produced goals so that we only move forward with our sense of purpose. We should now be very diligent at planning our week so that we live the days that we want and not the days that we have to. And we've also committed to actioning on those plans. Then we've come to realize that we have to take responsibility for where we are in our lives right now, and also to start taking control of our minds to live in the present moment to build the foundation of a successful future. Today we talk about self-discipline and how to overcome that little voice in our minds that keeps us from our best lives. All right, let's dive in. Throughout your life, you've gone through various experiences that has molded you into who you are today. Your brain has also changed due to life events and has made sure that every impulse it sends out to the various parts of your body is encoded with survival. Now, this survival instinct is that little voice inside of your head that makes you hit the snooze button because it's more comfortable in bed. It's the voice that says it's too hot or too cold to go for a jog. It's that voice that says not now, maybe later. That little voice can do so much damage to your personal growth and development in life, and it's really important to shut that voice the hell up. And the only way you can do that is with a little weapon called self-discipline. Self-discipline is the bridge between your goals and accomplishments. It means putting off your immediate thoughts of comfort and choosing what you should be doing to ensure your long-term success. Not only will self-discipline excel you in your career, it will also decrease anxiety by helping you ignore stress-triggered vices like procrastination and other distractions that keep you from your goals. It can help you stick to eating healthy foods and cut out smoking or drinking, which in turn increases your physical health. It can make you more resilient by helping you manage life's adversities effectively. It can also help you in your relationships, as self-discipline can help you to be more empathetic to others. When embarking on a journey, especially this one to success, you are going to be faced with many distractions, feelings and negative impulses when making decisions to change certain behaviors and habits. Self-discipline will make sure the decisions you make are not due to your brain's natural fight or flight responses. Self-discipline, or willpower, is unique to humans and is what separates us from animals. It's the capacity to restrain our impulses, resist temptation, do what's right and good for us in the long run, not what we want to do right now. It's central, in fact, to civilization. You are not born with it, but you have the ability to practice and master it. And by doing that, you elevate yourself to your best version. Let's look at some steps that can help you become more disciplined in achieving all of your goals. A good place to start is what we've done before. Reflect honestly on your past and limit your mistakes from before, and learn what are the strong points in your life. Then you set the goals that will lead you to your best life. Another good practice is to eliminate all temptations as much as possible that will lead you astray. If you have a goal to be healthy and to look your best, then get rid of all unhealthy products in your house that could cause you to backslide. These days, it's also so easy to get distracted by social media, so if you are trying to accomplish some rock-solid work, there are apps for your phone and computer that can prevent you from accessing social media during certain periods of your day. Out of sight, out of mind. Consistently limit the distractions in your life, and it will develop into habits that will catapult you forward in life. When deciding on when to do something, tell yourself that now is always the right time. You should now be in the process of changing your routine and habits to become the best you. This means you are moving out of your comfort zone, and your brain hates that. The life that you've been living is what your brain has recognized as being the right way of life. When you make changes to your lifestyle, even though it is for the better, your brain's natural instinct is to say that it's wrong, and you'll feel resistance because it's not normal. You'll need to be fully aware of this wrong feeling and tell yourself that this is something new, and in time you will see this as natural practice. To this day, I still sometimes feel resistance when my alarm goes off and the sun isn't even out yet. But I force myself to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1, and I say, let's go. And by doing that, every day, my brain now recognizes that when I do that, it is time to get up. As long as you keep pushing through those feelings of resistance, the new behaviors will become habits that will require little to no decision making. Another thing, make sure you're eating well and regularly. Hunger can lessen your focus and can make you moody and pessimistic, or hangry as they call it, which allows negativity to flood in. Make sure that while you're going about your day, that you have some healthy snacks. Almonds work for me. Have it around you to regulate your blood sugar levels, to maintain your concentration levels. You would much rather have your brain focused on what you want to achieve than on an empty stomach. Make sure that you're also rewarding yourself every now and then. A lifestyle change does not mean that you have to be hardcore from the get-go. You will naturally get to your desired level of success. By giving yourself no breathing room for a bit of ease in your life, you run the risk of being majorly frustrated if you slip up or fail, and that could lead to you giving up. So if you're trying to eat healthy, then set out a day of the week to spoil yourself with some ice cream or chocolate. If you're trying to get into a healthy financial position, then set yourself a day in the month to head to the shops and give yourself 300 to 500 rand spending money, and take cash. Leave the credit cards at home to eliminate temptation. Self-discipline is not always easy, so reward yourself for doing good. Getting your hands on a coach or a mentor is a great way to build your willpower. You would have someone on hand holding you accountable for reaching your goals. There are things you can discuss with a mentor you might not be comfortable speaking to a friend or a family member. If you want to stop wasting time when you're supposed to be working or bettering yourself, you might feel better bringing that challenge to a mentor than to someone who does not necessarily need to know those intricate details of your life. Mentors generally have more experience, know you well, and can give you the unbiased advice and feedback you need to succeed. The last thing that I will mention is that you should always be moving forward. Things don't always go according to plan, and on this journey that you are now taking, you'll accomplish amazing things and you will encounter spectacular failures as well. There is no straight line to success. There'll always be ups and downs. When you do experience a failure, be mindful of what caused it and then move on. The easy option is to get caught up in the anger and the frustrations, but that is just a setback to improving your self-discipline. Every failure is a learning curve, so forgive yourself. Pick up the pieces and keep moving forward. There are many aspects to ultimate happiness, but for you to live the very best life that you intend for, you will have to start practicing self-discipline right now. It is the most important aspect to achieving every goal and living a happy life. Alright, that is it for today's episode. As always, I am so grateful that you have taken the time to tune in so that you can become the very best version of yourself, the type of person that makes all of your dreams and goals come true. If this episode has added any value to your life, then there's a good chance that it will help others too. By sharing this episode, you could initiate the necessary change in someone else's life and give them the boost they need to live their best life. This is how we can be the change that the world needs. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram for more inspiration to help you through your week. And also, let's grow the Ease Your Mind community on Facebook so that you can surround yourself with people just like yourself trying to unlock a future of greatness. You never know who in the group could be the guide to you and your best life. One last thing, if you are serious about moving forward and getting out of the rut that you may be in and need more hands-on guidance, please reach out to me at rais@sailor.co.za. Otherwise, drop me a WhatsApp message on 083 292 5937. That's it from me, guys. Take it easy.